It's loud in here, so you've got to stay focused, remember your game plan, and stick to it.
Tips won by Ole Miss. And we're underway at SJB Pavilion in Oxford, Mississippi. Angel Baker with the basketball for Ole Miss. One key player not playing today for the Rebels, Maya Taylor, missing her second straight game. Possession stays this way with the Rebels.
It's good hustle by Ole Miss. One of the top in the country when it comes to offensive boards. Didn't get that rebound, but they're always looking to crash.
Saw Maya Taylor on your screen a moment ago as Collins spots up and is fouled. They're going to feel her absence today.
Yeah, definitely an impact player. You would normally see her in the starting lineup down here if she were playing sort of the engine that this team runs through.
Ole Miss starting five on your bottom of your screen a moment ago. Jacksonville's. So we're seeing Deshari Graham on the come off the bench for the Dolphins. And in her place is Zaria Blake from Deerfield Beach, Florida. It's her largest loss of the year. Swishes both. Two coaches who are on staff together at Jacksonville. Zip underneath. Up and in. To Edwards. Misses Jackson. Baston spins into traffic. Kick out to Blake. And Ole Miss's leading rebounder on the season, Madison Scott, tracks down the loose ball. Baker, coast to coast, gets it to go. Ole Miss's first lead today. Ole Miss is 13th in the NCAA in offensive rebounds at 171 total, over 17 a contest as we're tied. Baston. Prominent high school coach, went to a couple of state Final Fours as Scott pulls up. Shania Jackson, over 13 points a game, kicks to Dunlap, who sinks the three. Hand off to Dunlap. She hit a three before we went to break to give Jacksonville the lead. 10 left to shoot for the Dolphins. Edwards down low. Tough shot. Gets it to go. Edwards' first 2 points today. She actually averages 2 a game. Salary slices to the basket. And she's set to shoot 2. Contest as Salary hits the first free throw.
Guard position as well is not a very deep one for this Ole Miss team.
Seraphine Baston. They nicknamed her Fifi. 3:40 to go. Jacksonville with a 1-point edge. Dunlap with 1-3 today. Dump down low to Jackson. Drops it in. And the Dolphins still on the bench. Tiana Carter, first time she's touched the ball today. Kicks to Baston. Back to Carter. All too easy for Jacksonville. Just says we need to gel more and grow more, and playing games will help mold that. Shot off the mark, and the Rebels want to run with Salary. Doesn't have numbers. Draws the foul with no basket. And they found holes to get to the basket. Team 9th in the SEC. Edwards with 2 points today. Drives on Collins. Singleton with the rebound. She averages 7 a game. Second most for Ole Miss this season. Baker, shake and bake. And first field goal. Steal by Scott. Scott's all alone. 4 of them transfers, 3 freshmen. Collins, her first shot today. Here's KK Hayes on the fast break. Dolphins get back the lead. Ole Miss's Yolette McPhee McEwen was the head coach for Jacksonville before coming to Ole Miss. And her assistant coach at the time, Darnell Haney, now in his 5th year at Jacksonville, took over. High teardrop shot, counted in a foul. Goodness.
Rebounds, not seeing typical Ole Miss basketball.
That shot off the fingertips of Rita Mbakwe. Salary with a full head of steam. Baker. Foul, counted for Mbakwe. Dominant force in the post. And she misses the free throw. Who averages 13 points per game, still scoreless. And throws it away. Baker up with the interception. Baker wraparound pass to Scott. See one of Madison Scott's career accolades on your 68% free throw shooter. Blanks the second. Gets the offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity here for Ole Miss. Collins to tie it. Rebound by Baston. Jacksonville maintains their lead.
It's a rare miss from the three-point line by Snetta Collins.
Especially recently by Collins. She's 18 for 36 from the floor in her last 4 games. Over 50%. Carter drops it to the bottom. Jacksonville's back up 5, tying their biggest lead on the early afternoon. Carter almost lost her footing. Deficit's cut to 3. Well off the mark by Dunlap. Scott with the rebound. Up ahead to Salary. Fouled. Destiny's Salary.
Make up in those assists that they don't have.
Leads the floor very well. I mean, she leads Ole Miss in assists, over 5 assists per game. Michaela Edwards. Baker with the board. Up ahead to Salary. 56%.
I mean, she came into this with the hottest of hands and just hasn't been able to get one.
And the ESPN app. At the foul line, she's already surpassed last year. 10 left to shoot for the Dolphins. Baston puts it in.
Jacksonville just not letting Ole Miss pull away. They're matching them tit for tat.
Tied 4 times today. Down low dump to Scott. She finishes easily. Baston pulls up. She averages 13 a contest and 7 rebounds a game. Offensive rebound by Tyia. Back down low to Scott. Singleton cleans it up and 1.
How about that fight?
64% charity stripe shooter this season. Another offensive rebound for Ole Miss. Wow. 6 offensive boards up to this point for Ole Miss. They're 13th in the NCAA in total offensive rebounds, and they're tied for 12th in offensive rebounds per game at 17. Collins scoreless today. Offensive rebound, Singleton. Sinks the first free throw. Say midway through this second quarter, trailed 13-8, but 23 seconds remain. First half. Jacksonville looking to end a scoring drought of over 2.5 minutes. Graham up top, lets it go. Bullseye. To the block and a kick out to Dunlap. Dunlap from a long 2. She has 6 points and it's Jacksonville's leading scorer today. Foul underneath, and you can count it. And give her 10. 7th rebound today. She leads Ole Miss. Give her another. And 2 points to go with it. Hayes at the baseline. Draws the foul. Snetta Collins. So she scored 17 points against Jacksonville State. We're going to highlight you.
She would have at least hit 1 or 2 by now.
Hayes splits the pair despite the hostile environment of middle school kids here at the Pavilion this afternoon. KK Hayes, another Dolphin struggling 3 points today. She averages about 12. 5 left to shoot. Baston step back. And Scott's 10th rebound and her 4th double-double this season. She runs the floor for Ole Miss. To the basket. Foul. Count it. Oh, great Scott. It's a tough conference A tough slate coming up, too. Jacksonville 0 of 5 to begin quarter 3. Scott again, back-to-back. No, gets her miss. Cleans it up. Her season high is 15 rebounds. Career high is 16. 5.5 left, quarter 3. Swinging all the way around to Collins. Bottom.
It is getting loud in here. I don't know if the sugar from halftime is kicking in.
Edwards on the response. She does. Collins wants another. Baston on her horse in the front court. And a team high 8 points for Baston. She averages 11 per game, 4th most for Jacksonville this season. And a beautiful feed from Salary to Scott. And in the second half, Scott has 10 of Ole Miss's 17 points. KK Hayes. Hayes. Baker tracks it down for Ole Miss. 1:40 left, quarter 3. Baker steps back. 7 times she's been in double figures now this season. Baston drives. Triple-double earlier this year against South Florida. (50-36). Ole Miss in control in quarter 3 as we wind down under a minute. Baker with 7 left to shoot. 12 points for her today.
Steadily dropping.
Oh, of course. I felt old. We had a section behind us asking me earlier to do the gritty. I didn't know what that was. Luckily, some of the Rebels were out here. They did it for me. 23 minutes. They wanted to see it from everybody. I don't even think Steph Curry could do that.
Maybe she'll just have an off game and then pick right up where she left off.
Absolutely. Graham knocks down the jumper. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Davis all alone. And Carter grabs the rebound. Baston from the elbow. Here's Collins. Baker flies in for the offensive board. Give her 14. Angel Baker in this second half has 6 points. She's 3 for 7 from the floor. Baston, bottom. New season high for Baston. Ole Miss is led by as much as 20. Scott, kick out to Davis. The absence of Maya Taylor, who's been out now these last 2 games. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I feel like this is one of those games where Ole Miss is just going to want to...
The team in assists, rebounds, double-doubles. Second in steals, third in points. Carter draws the foul. On Jacksonville State last weekend. And, of course, Florida Gulf Coast. Got their work cut out for them. Ole Miss led by 20 points back in the third quarter. Jackson, too much.
Jacksonville doing a good job of not letting Ole Miss run away with it. Every time they get on a run, they do something to stop them.
Destiny Salary, 7 points. Over to Scott. Scott to the basket. Oh, too easy for her. Baston up top. Mid-range. Swish. Coming up on 2 minutes to go for the contest. Baker splits a double. Gets it back. It's when Madison Scott really emerged in the second half. Ole Miss is 1-1 on the road this year, and
not a lot of road games so far this year for Ole Miss.
Their defense. Scott wants 20 points, instead misses. Singleton with the offensive rebound. Those are
some tough games.
Yeah, after seeing the preseason poll too. Singleton hits both. She's a double-double today. I believe that's her first of the season. Jackson up top. Lets it fly. Graham fights for the rebound. Baston all alone. Swish. She has eclipsed 20 points for the first time this season. 20 seconds to go, and Baker slow to bring this up. As Ole Miss now extends this home win streak against non-conference opponents to 13 games. And perhaps counting. The kids count us down at the Pavilion.